Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir,
Yes.
so the videos and that notes
Hello.
of Friday's class you have not uploaded.
No. I could not upload. I could not. After completing today's class, everything is ready. Everything is ready.
Okay, sir.
Last today's class and notes are ready. Today I will upload all the materials along with the assignments. I was busy to prepare your assignments. So for your next exam, this qualifying exam. So I was engaged with those works. So that was done. And today all together I will upload. All the processing, editing, everything has been done. Only the uploading part is remaining. So that I will do after the class gets over. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And till last day, whatever has been discussed through online, questions will be asked from there only in qualifying test. Accordingly, I have made the assignments. So questions will be coming from those assignments only. So today I have a plan to not to start anything new, but to revise and discuss the important points we did earlier. Especially, I will focus on last 3 chapters. Those are RDBMS, networking, and social impacts. And before these 3 classes, these 3 topics, 3 chapters, those which we discussed in the class, those are all from the revision class. That means those were from class 11. As according to the syllabus of the board, we are supposed to touch all those topics little bit. Those were discussed in class 11 related to programming. That's why I did it. And please remember, in qualifying test, questions will be asked from there also. But onwards, after this qualifying test, we will exclusively focus on the syllabus of the board. That means DBMS, RDBMS, database management system, computer networking, social impacts of IT, and pandas, which is to be taught. Only these 4 chapters, we will focus only on these 4 chapters. Out of these 4 chapters, 3 chapters are coming in this qualifying test, plus those topics covered in class 11, and also we discussed in your initial classes. Is it clear? Are you getting me? What I'm saying you? Everybody?
Yes,
Hopefully, yes. So first, let us make a review on RDBMS.
Nice background, sir.
I just was experimenting. These are the
So did you use
Zoom.
green screen?
These are the features of Zoom.
Oh.
So, um, uh, first you tell me if you have any doubt in RDBMS. Otherwise, I will start from my end. First, let me listen you. What I said, what is my plan, and what we are going to do. Is it clear to you? Am I made it clear? Did I make it clear to you? In the qualifying test, these 3-4 chapters, which are the exclusive part of class 12 syllabus, will be coming. Those are RDBMS, we taught, computer networking, we discussed, and social impacts, we discussed. Plus, some questions will be coming from the revision chapters of class 11. That also we did before these classes. Onwards, after qualifying test, rest all the exams, Monday test and all qualifying, whatever exams will be there, questions will be coming only from these 4 chapters. I mean, that is networking, RDBMS, social impacts, and pandas. After the summer vacation, we will start pandas. The chapter, the sole chapter, the only chapter which is remaining. Is it clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. Any doubt, if you have, you can ask me. Though we discussed all the chapters in details, but even though I have already made questions based on all these chapters. In database, I did not make those questions, query-based questions I did not make. Query-based questions also will be coming. That is table-based queries. That in the assignment I did not make. If you want, I can give it also. But all the theory questions I have given. That is almost 40-45 questions. Only query-based questions I did not give there. But that will be asked in board exam. I mean, in your qualifying test. So, relational database.
Sir, we have already done SQL, then why are we doing RDBMS again?
SQL comes under RDBMS.
So we have already done that.
What? This is also the syllabus of class 12. How shall I exclude it? I cannot, no? Some extra topics are also there included, along with the previous points and topics. So I had to.
Oh, okay, sir.
And by the way, you will get in revision also. Still, many students commit mistakes writing codes, writing commands on SQL. Then, so again, I'll go through in a quick. This is this is a table. These are the columns or attributes. All these are called rows or tuples. Number of rows or tuples. Number of rows or number of tuples is called cardinality, and number of columns or attributes is called a degree. Degree is number of columns and cardinality is number of tuples or rows. Here one of the field is called taken as primary key. What is primary key? The key which has no redundancy, no repetition, no null. Such type of field can be made as a primary key. And if I ask what are the key fields, this is the definition of actually key fields. Fields which have no repeated value, no null value is called a key field. And out of those key fields, there are 4 types of key fields: primary key, foreign key, candidate key, and alternate key. Primary key, the field which is taken as a identifying the records uniquely. So primary key. All the fields which has the capacity to work as a primary key is called alternate keys. The key of the child table which connects the parent table is called the foreign key of the child table. And the field and the key among the key fields, those fields are not primary key, are called what? Out of those 4 keys. Primary key, foreign key, alternate key, and candidate key. Candidate key. Just a minute. Where is that candidate key? It is not there. I had written somewhere. So as I told you, alternate key is among the key fields. One field is taken as a primary key. Rest of the fields are called alternate keys. And all the fields which has the capacity, which are the key, which can be a key field or can work as a primary key, are called candidate keys. Those can be a candidate, has the quality of to be a candidate key. And foreign key belongs to the child table. These are the various types of databases. The property of the databases, always think on the main 2 data properties are no redundancy, no inconsistency. These are the main 2 features of database. Please always remember it. If you are asked to write any 2 properties of database, first of all you must write these 2. How it is, how there is no redundancy, how there is no inconsistency. These 2 you have to explain. Do you have any doubt in these 2 points? What is redundancy? What is inconsistency? Redundancy, no repetition of records. Inconsistency means uniformity of the records of all the databases, because databases are interconnected. So one record can present in many databases. So consistency must be there. So this is called no inconsistency, rather consistency.
Sir, please do the revision of the Python related topics also, please.
Revision of Python related topics. Okay. I am not doing those because I could have done it. I did not do because after this qualifying test, those will not be asked. That's why these are more important in terms of board exam. That's why I pointed this.
So array is not coming in the qualifying examinations.
Did I discuss array in revision class in class 12? NumPy I discussed, na?
Yes, sir.
So there is a NumPy means array. So simple few questions will be coming from there. Few small programs will be asked from there.
So everything which we have learned till now,
Till date.
everything will come.
Till
Till
date.
date,
Till yesterday.
every
Will be coming in qualifying test. And onwards, only we will focus on the syllabus of class 12. So I will suggest first go through rigorously on these 3 chapters. After that, you go through the revision classes of class 11. I mean revision topics of class 11, not classes. Got my point? Hello.
Sir, total marks for qualifying?
Last year it was 50, but last year it was 70. So hopefully it will be 70 again. Last year, first time, the question were on based on 70 marks, but before all the exams were having 50 marks only. From last year it started 70. So hopefully this time again 70 marks will be asked. I will tell you in the syllabus, in the assignment, I will tell you the marks distribution also.
Sir, when the exams will be held, sir? Any date?
That I don't know. Right now I cannot say. If the school gets opened in right time, maybe just after that. I don't know what would be the condition. If government does not give permission, then will not open. Again, so online classes will continue. If government gives permission, then only school will open.
Sir.
That we don't know.
Sir, cases are increasing everywhere, sir.
Number of cases are increasing every day.
Increasing, yes. That's why I'm telling now. What would be the condition at that time? We don't know. Then maybe online exam could be conducted. Online exam.
Yes, sir.
That is taking place in various colleges. Online exam. School will arrange something. So be prepared for the exam. So now various types of SQL commands. This is also very important in terms of theory questions. DDL, DML, DCL, data definition language, all create table, alter table, drop table. These are all belong to DDL, data definition language commands. DML, data manipulation language, all kinds of updates, inserting, selecting, deleting, data related manipulations. So this is called DML. DCL, rollback and save point. Save point you don't know. Commit rollback, I think you know. To save permanently, to undo. Commit to save permanently and rollback to undo. On SQL prompt, if you write commit after executing a couple of commands, so all the transactions took place earlier will be saved permanently. So commit is to save all the transactions taken place. Those will be saved. Rollback is undo. So after committing, rollback will not work. And save point, to mark a particular point. Say you want to roll back M, and you made it. There are a series of commands, SQL commands. Somewhere you wrote save point, say X. Now if you write rollback X, means up to X, rollback will take place. So this is the save point. To mark any point, it is marker. Up to that, the transaction will be, this command will be working. And this is not in your syllabus. A TCL, transactional control, grant, revoke, these are not there in your syllabus. This is a kind of high-end database application, permissions and all related. Next is data types, numeric data types, decimal, int, string data type, char, varchar, date data type. Format of the date data type is this. And difference between char and varchar, in char maximum 255 size, in varchar more than 255, and it is variable type of the size is dynamic. It takes space according to the value entered, and in char the space is fixed. You may take two bytes or 2 characters, or you may take 255 characters. The space will be blocked only 255 only. So for character, and in varchar size is varies according to the size of the data. While you go through revision, you please go check all these commands of the notes already uploaded. Creating table, dropping table, these are various commands. And now let's come to the command itself. Insert command. Please remember, insert to these values. The syntax you please remember, and those values what you write, it must be follow the order of the fields. And if you want to fill the data in different order, what will you do? Now the field names, say first name, comma, city, comma, last name, then values, first name, then city, then last name. What I did, the order of the fields are last name, then first name, then city. What I did, inside into student, I took the second field name first, then third field name second, and first field name third. So accordingly I can insert the values, corresponding values as the field names I wrote. In this order the values can be entered, and semicolon. So if I don't use the field names, I must enter the values according to the order of the fields created in the table, existing in the table. So this way also we can do. These are the conditions. Select this from table where class is for like this. Update command to change any value. So in update we must use set. Update table name, set class name, set field name, the new value, then condition. So where the name is this, all the classes will be 5. Now to delete any record from the table, just delete from table name. You may give condition, but command is not delete all. All field name should not be there. Directly delete from table name. Here often the students commit mistake. Delete from table name where condition. This is where is optional. If it is required, we will write, otherwise not. To point any null value, you cannot write is equal to. Instead of equal to, we write is, where city is null. If in the city field we want to point the null values in city field, then where city we cannot write equal to null. Equal to we will not write. This we will not write. Multiple conditions. If the value is from 4 to 6, greater than equal to 4, less than equal to 6, or we can write between also. Between 4 and 6. Please remember 4 and 6 are included. Now one more very important command, clause rather, that is in clause. In values, where class in this. So various, if you want to, what could be the alternative of in? What could be the alternative of where class equal to 4, or class is equal to 5, or class is equal to 6? And this is the alternative of
Class between 4 and
no, between also, yes, between also can be written. If these are say 7, it's say 10, here you cannot use between. Like this. Like operator, very important. Always the questions come using like operator. In like operator, there are two wildcards. One is underscore, another is percentage sign, mod sign. Underscore implies one character and mod sign implies many characters, any number of characters or any type of characters, any type of character. So here we apply where name, so like is the alternative of equal sign. Where name instead of equal to we write like, while we use this wildcards, we must use like operator instead of equal operator. So a percentage, starting value a followed by any number of characters. Like percentage SING percentage means there must be in the value of name field carries this group of characters or this word will be satisfied. So all the values which has sing in name field will be taken. Similarly here, order by in ascending or descending order, by default it is ascending order. Creating table that you know. These are called the aggregate functions or group functions. Sum, min, max, count. These all you know very well. Here are the examples of group functions. One thing, distinct clause. Distinct clause always removes the duplicate values. And these you know already. Max finds the maximum, min finds the minimum, like this. Group by function, very, very important. This chart will tell you what is group by. Group by groups similar type of values. If you group on origin, similar airport names will be grouped together. So airport 1 will be grouped together. All the green values are airport 1. Airport 2, all the blue values will be grouped together, and rest is this. So group function groups the similar type of values. See, group by origin. What does it do? The values of origin are grouped together. I mean, similar values are grouped together. Yeah, and displaying average values as it is given here there. So average of the values in group. Airport 1, these all 4 values are there. Average of these 4 values are getting printed. These are the average of airport 1, average of this, average of this. In this here, if you write condition instead of where, we should write having. Where we don't write if group by clause you are using. While using group by, we must write where instead of, we must write having instead of where. Please remember this. Only in one case. Order by, which I think just I discussed. Order by already we have discussed. Altering table. It makes the structural change of the table. So to add, we can add a field, we can delete a field, drop column name, we can modify a field, and we can change the name of the field. So these are all altering commands. Adding one column, removing one column, modifying one column, rename a column. Next comes union. Union and union all. What does the union do? When you union 2 tables, common values will be coming only once. common data will be coming only once, and it will create a new new group of values. So how do we write? This is the syntax, and the command is select city from customer union select city from suppliers. All the cities from both of the tables will be coming, and repeated values will be coming only once. If both have common values multiple times, only once it will be coming. And union all prints, say 1, 2, 3 value, 3, 4, 5 values. So 1, 2, 3, 3 common values are coming twice, because 3 here is also 3, here is also 3. So both will come together. But here different. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and 3, 4, 5. 3 is present in both of the tables, but here only once it is coming. So this is difference. Union and union all. Command is select this union or union all, then select this from another table. Now intersection. This figure tells what is intersection. Only the common values are reflecting. One table has 1, 2, 3, another table is at 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3 are common values. So the 2, 3 will be coming only. This is called intersection. These are very, very important. So this is the syntax, and the command is, say, select category ID from products, intersect, select category ID from inventory. So from both of the tables, fields are also common. So only the common values will be coming. These are the two tables. Only so you are printing select ID name, amount, and date. So